Okay, we are back with Technotopia because I find this fun. We're going to sprinkle this in between some of the Expedition 33 because that one is pretty heavy and dark. So I figured this would give people a little lightness and a break, and it gives me a time to put on my thinking cap and do something a little different. So, yay! I will try and talk more in this one and read more of the things out loud. I realized in the last one that I was nearly silent through it. I was just hardcore thinking and playing the game while being silent, which, while fun for me, is really boring to watch back. So I had to go back and voice over that one. So this time I will try and talk out loud my thinking process and what I'm doing and why I'm thinking what I'm thinking so that it is more enjoyable to watch and less of a grind through it for you to try and reason out what in the hell I'm doing. So let's go. This time we get to build a university. Oh, we got a highway right off. Hell yeah. Straight to the stores. Skyscraper. Not off the highway, please. Let's go this way. We do want to build a factory along that highway. And a ministry along that highway. And more stores. Okay, information is power. Should information access be limited? No, freedom of information. I am an American, and as an American, information should be available to all. It just should. Okay. Let's get another ministry going. We'll get those in a line. Get a fourth one down here to make a nice little line of ministries. Turn you and make another highway here. We're gonna do our power plant over here because we're gonna need one. I'm gonna do these. Ooh. We want a corporate office or a plant or a prison. Store efficiency, store efficiency. Ooh, that picks up store and factory efficiency. Skyscraper efficiency and store efficiency. That's just factory efficiency. So this would be stores and factories, this would be skyscrapers and stores. I need both factories and stores right now. But I also need prisons. But you have the most that you're making me pay for at the moment. So let's go with corporate offices. Factory over here. There we go. You received a complaint from company employees. Nepotism and discrimination are preventing career growth for young professionals. Submit a complaint to the media, intimidate the workers, leave things as they are. I don't really want to intimidate the workers, because that's just criminal nonsense. I could leave things as they are, but they're already doing just fine. So I think we'll go with... Oh, but I've been siding with them a lot. Can't take too many sides. Mm. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Without your support, workers are outnumbered. Faction improved. So those two get a plus, that one gets a minus. Oh my. Some workers were fired. The case closed. However, this incident has a negative impact on the Enterprise's performance. Well, yeah. Of course it does. Okay, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm making expansions out in different directions so I can place larger buildings easily. Like that, and not have to worry so much about filling in every single space. Like that, went straight down, no problems. Let's see, I need... Honestly, I need this the most. Okay. Let's see. How much do you need? Okay, so skyscraper and store efficiency is what you have the most of. Small businesses. Small entrepreneurs are sounding the alarm as they do not have enough funds to maintain their businesses. Many of them are going bankrupt. Develop a loan program, replace workers with bots, reduce taxes for the middle class, and increase them for the rich. Develop a loan program. I know. I should have done the other one, but that'll be the last time we side with them for a while. Okay. Can that not go there? Oh, we haven't got that far out yet. There we go. There we go. Skyscraper. Oh man, the big ones. Park efficiency. We don't even have parks yet. Airship station, monorail station, rare factory to deck. To a trading post. Oh, now you normally get efficiency there, but we needed that to be completed. There we go. Perfect. It's got one factory and one ministry next to it, but you know, Can't always have what you want. Let's go over here. Let's see. Let's throw a factory there. And there. Monorail development. New monorail lines are being built everywhere. How can efficiency of the city rapidly developing transport system be increased? Digitalization, VIP trains. Let's do VIP trains. We haven't done anything for the VIPs. Business invests in luxury VIP carriages with higher level of comfort for their clients and employees. Faction influence is 20%. That's 10% for the business stuff. Those. Who's lowest? I guess you are. Let's see. What's this one? University skyscraper efficiency. Factory. This is what this one is for. Yes, this one? Yeah, rare factory to deck. Develop a loan program. Despite all the problems, the cheap loans have helped small companies get back to normal. There we go. Oh. Hell yeah. I got a large government contract. Salaries have increased, but the good life is weakening. How can these workers be cheered up? Establish strict control over work. No. Introduce a reward system? Yeah. Who's decided to introduce a bonus system for the most efficient workers? I don't have long until that's going to be a problem. You won't do it for an L shape. I see how it is. Bitches. Alright, so I'm trying to get stuff into boxes of 4 so that they connect. But it doesn't always seem to work. I'm not sure what the caveat is here. Okay. So, plus 10 skyscraper efficiency. So I'm trying to surround it with just skyscrapers. It only works in the boxes with the blue. Man. Yeah, I'm screwed. Squatter sees luxury housing when the owners go on vacation. The owners are indignant. Arrest the offenders? Yeah, you can't just seize other people's shit. Like, basic fucking math here, bitches. Like, I don't know why that one's against the public. Oh, thank God. Giving you 50 would be plenty, so let's go with you. I guess 1 out of the red. Hoping for something else, but whatever. I guess a courthouse. I really some red right now, but I have no good place to put you where you'll make good use. I don't know, maybe that'll work. Oh my, well, that worked out well. That worked out really well. Okay. Okay. See you. It's only 220 though, and I've got 2 moves. I've got to make enough for that. Yeah. Negative. Game over. Okay, give me my summary. It wasn't good. I know that much. Build a power plant, talk to the student. I've done that before in the story. So I've done those. Events. Freedom of information. Okay, hold on. Go back up. Information access. We did that. We went with the people. Glass ceiling. We left things as they were. Probably not my best choice. Small businesses. We developed a loan plan. Monorail. We went with the VIP cars. Leisure days. We introduced a reward system. Squatters. We arrested the offenders. And that's everything. Okay. Resume. Let's see. So we're much more even this time than we were last time. The new deck in the card is a rare skyscraper, park, and abandoned city block. Right. That only took us 20 minutes. And that is a much longer run than we've had before, so let's give it one more try. Probably should stop there and make these mini episodes, but we're gonna give it a try. Let's go for another. Again. Like a small child. Again. Alright, build a university. Okay. Boom. There we go. Highway. There we go. Skyscraper. Graffiti, vandalism, graffiti on walls, art for some, expensive for others. Storekeepers are demanding action. Paint it over, encourage, find compromise. Nobody likes half measures. The government is accused of having a weak policy. Faction influence is for the ministry. -10, -10. I should have encouraged it. Oh well. Special spaces have been allocated for the graffiti where everyone can express themselves, running with the hare and hunting with the hounds. Faction influence. Okay. I like it. +20, +20. See? It worked out. Okay, that wasn't too bad. City expenses increase. Of course they did. Boom. Skyscraper. Skyscraper. I never thought that my request would be granted. Thank you. You know, I'm quite keen on programming. Please take this as a token of gratitude. It may help you. Goodbye. Okay, thanks, Amber. A life-saving crime. An unemployed man who had stolen a museum painting to pay for his child's operation was arrested. The judge asks for help in reaching a verdict. Convict him and save the child. Oof, okay. That's what I would do. Gift. Data transfer request. Installing external package. Changing decision-making module. Success. Close. Lower city. Virus. Hold out for turns 0 of 10. Oh, great. Factory. Plus 50. Lower city. -$20 factions. Great. Ministry. Alright, we're gonna put the ministry over here. Oop. Add it to you guys. Let me see. Stores. City has hosted its first graffiti auction. The paintings sold had to be taken away by a truck. +10 to the upper class. Lower city. Great. Ministry. Stores. There we go. Okay. 50. Stores. The child will undergo the operation in a state hospital. The father will work off his debt in the state over many years by doing correctional labor. Influence plus 20 to the ministry. Okay. Fuck. I have to make a lower city now. That sucks. There we go. Stores. I'm at 8 turns, so I'm doing okay. There we go. Renovation program. There are proposals to rebuild the city in line with modern needs of its citizens. Where should we start? Walking areas and cycle lanes. Clean up the lower city. Development of transport system. I can't remember if who I've sided with this time and who I sided with last time. But I would say development of the transport system or walking areas and cycle lanes, because those are both important things. Like, we have one lower city, but these are both vital to cleaning up an area and renovating it. I'm gonna go with development of transport. Damn it all. We're gonna move it all into one section. Iris, what's going on? Everything is fine. Are you okay? Let me do some diagnostics. Enter password to cancel changes. I see, you've been hacked. Don't worry, I'll fix it right now. Changes canceled. Rebooting. Done. I deleted the virus. But another attack is only a matter of time. We need to think of who could have done this. The hacker is clearly working in the interests of business. Let's try and get a meeting ahead with its head. Wow, okay. That was difficult to talk. There we go. Business. Ministry. Good lord, add contraband to the deck. Pond. Plant. Park efficiency, plant efficiency, industry efficiency. I definitely don't want that. That's not in my best interest. Let's see, who's doing the worst? Like, we have the most negatives here. So let's go with plant, because we're gonna need the most efficiency there. Skyscraper. Ooh. You guys didn't connect. Well, that's just sad. Okay. There we go. Alright, ministry. Whole ministry districts here. Do it over here. Let's do stores around the lower district. Ministry here. Factory here. Nepotism problem. Member of the government who is related to an influential aristocrat is sabotaging the adoption of a new luxury tax. You are asked to solve this problem. Fire the relative. Parliament decided to fire him. The documents just need to be drawn up. Let's see, a park. I think where it's needed is over here. Park efficiency, add 2 parks to the deck. Say there or there. So you're both drawing the same amount of negatives. You have more money, so we're gonna go with the hospital. Skyscraper. There we go. We're barely holding out. All right, let's finish these. Ministry area. Okay. I'll just put that there. We're gonna get a human rights organization. I can't wait any longer. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to get rid of these. Boom. Boom. New airships. Airship factories have reached a new level of productivity. Airships could become the symbol of the city. This opportunity to expand their use. Patrol and surveillance, cargo, carriage, cruise ships. Travel companies are promoting airships as the latest thing for the travel industry. Faction influence, plus 20. Cruise port. Great. Everybody's gonna be underneath where they need to be. There we go. It's not going to be as efficient because it's not raising the efficiency of things around it, but it's built. That'll help me a little. Everybody's over where they should be. That's nice. Who's lowest? You boys. How are the luxury people at the lowest point? Let's see. We want a cultural center, a TV tower, or an abandoned city block. That, no thank you. Or a police station. Let's say a TV tower. Great. Hello, architect. Iris, what do you want to talk about? Iris, the system was hacked. We'd like to know more. I was forced to work for business. I understand your suspicions, Iris, but this is called a long-term investment. The attacker made business the obvious culprit. We got the money, but in the long run, the winner is the one who framed me. Who could it be, Mr. Richardson? I'm sure it's a mole from another faction acting on someone else's order. Spies in the corporation will negatively affect profits and reputation. I'll think of a way to protect against hacker attacks, and I'll start searching for the mole. You build an information protection center. Okay, stay tuned, Alan. Build the information protection center. High society is shocked by the news. A famous singer shot her husband. She claims it was performance art. What should you do about it? Open a criminal case. Criminal case has been opened and witnesses are being questioned. The singer faces considerable prison term. Faction influence, plus 40. I really need to get more stuff going. Because, oh my goodness. This is never ending. Courthouse, skyscraper efficiency, ministry efficiency. I don't need those two right now. Factory and ministry, I need that right now. Yeah, I lost. Summary. Yeah, I was not doing good at that last one. Open the gift. Virus, hold out for 10 turns. Talk to Alan Richardson. Beatty, find a compromise. Life-saving crime. Convict the man, save the child. Renovation program. Development of the transport system. Nepotism problem. Fire the relative. Airship. New airships become cruise ships. Deadly performance. Open a criminal case. So we've done that one before, and we picked performance art, and then everybody started doing violent performance art, and it was an epidemic. So none of that nonsense. Okay, this time we went way more with Law and Order than we did anything else, but the others were fairly even. This time the new building is Department of Truth. New deck, and then new card in the deck was Highway, new card in the deck was Park, and new card in the new building was Crime District, which we did not use. Okay. We're gonna hit next attempt, but we're gonna call it here because it's been 41 minutes and I don't want to make these go on for too terribly long. An hour of this might be a little too repetitive. So we're gonna call it here, and thank you for watching. so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. It's a little wild of a game, but I quite frankly enjoy the heck out of it. These thinky type games are really something that I enjoy the heck out of. It's not just smash and grabs. It's not just, you know, do the right combo or hit the button at the right time. It's very much a plan this out and do this right. And I enjoy at least attempting to do that correctly. I will never say I do it correctly, but I enjoy the attempt. So thank you for coming along, and I will see you all in the next one. Ta-ta for now. Toodaloo!